Good afternoon, everyone out there on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Happy Thursday afternoon. Am Chai Israel, which is in Hebrew, the people of Israel live. Am Chai Israel. The people of Israel live. Because today, 78 years ago, probably the second greatest miracle after the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which is the miracle of all miracles besides, creation. What happened May 14th, 1948, after almost 19 centuries of the Jewish people being dispersed after what happened in 70 AD under Roman General Titus. The nation of Israel was reborn. Am Chai Israel. 78 years ago, we watch prophecy literally fulfill, probably the greatest prophetic event in the 20th century. Because of what happened with Israel being born in a day. That is God's prophetic timepiece. You want to know what's going on with the end times? Do you want to understand? Excuse me 1 second. You want to understand this book and what's going on in our world? You need to keep your eyes on Israel and filter everything through here. All of this, like I said in the previous video, it's made by Jewish hands. And the contributions the Jewish people made, I talked about some of them in the last video, but I learned some other stuff too. I might talk about that next week. No, let me give you one. This one I thought was really cool. Stan Lee from Marvel Comics, who made my favorite guy, my boy here, Spider-Man. He was Jewish. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. And he did, what's that? That detective. I forgot the name of that detective. Sherlock Holmes. He's Jewish. Gwen Stauffer, the one who played in the second series of Spider-Man. She's Jewish. It just absolutely blew me. In New York, where I'm from, the bagel was actually invented by the Jewish people. I didn't know that. The Barbie dolls was invented by a Jewish businesswoman. I mean, that just... Wow. Wow. Just blows me away of the Jewish contributions to the world. And the greatest of all was Jesus Christ himself, who was God Almighty, the second member of the collective one God, who clothed in human form, grew up ethnically Jewish. Not Caucasian, not a black man. And even if he was one of those two, like I said in the other video, so what? And for those of you jokers who ever want to idolize the color of your skin or your ethnic background, you're committing idolatry. God used the Jewish people to bless the world. And boy, he has. Here's another one. I didn't know. The name the last name kind of should have gave it away. Mark Zuckerberg, the inventor of Facebook. He's Jewish. He's Jewish. That's Lisa Kudrow, for all you fans who watch the TV show Friends. She's Jewish. So today, we need to celebrate Israel's 78th birthday of a nation being reborn. And if it wasn't for the Jewish people, there'd be no United States of America if she didn't make her contributions. We wouldn't have our laws and all that based off of what this says. Because we are a nation of Judeo-Christian values. Though we've gotten away from that. Judeo-Christian. That means Christianity has Jewish roots. And I'm saying this to every denomination down the board. We wouldn't have this Protestant religions that we have. Protestant denominations we have if it wasn't for the Jewish contributions. Jesus grew up in a Jewish family, not a Pentecostal, not a Baptist in the bunch. The whole crew was Jewish. Disciples, all Jewish. Every one of them. Everyone. The Ten Commandments, where we get our good laws, because all civil laws needs to be filtered through moral laws, which is based off this. That is an historical fact about the Ten Commandments. We would have our laws, our ethical laws, if it wasn't for the Jewish people. And people better get it. If you are embracing anti-Semitism, that is a demon spirit birthed in the bowels of hell. And you're actually violating the seventh commandment. Here's the reason why I'm saying this too. Because you are committing spiritual adultery on such a grand scale, it'll make your head spin. And God takes that very seriously, folks. God has not changed his diplomatic policy, international diplomatic policy, about the nation of Israel and the Jewish people. Genesis 12:3. And history's testified to that and proven that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And for all you people in America who want to enjoy your toys and all that, you want the gifts and not the giver. We need to embrace the Jewish people. Now, Israel, we don't have to agree with all their politics, but I'll tell you what. Backing the nation of Israel from terrorism is national security. And here's the reason why I'm saying that. Because if they got Israel out of the way, and the people like Iran call Israel the little Satan, call America the great Satan. They get Israel out of the way, they'll go after us next. To those of you who think, oh, that would never happen. Oh, really? We got scumbuckets in Dearborn, Michigan, turning Dearborn, Michigan, which is outside Detroit, making it look like a Mecca, Saudi Arabia, and making it look like Tehran, Iran, of that jihadist government. And let me say this. All Muslims are Arabs. Not all Arabs are Muslim. Keep that in mind. And I have met some good people from the Middle East, from all different countries in the Middle East, and they're not all jihadists. Am Chai Yisrael. The people of Israel live. Am Chai Yisrael. The people of Israel live, and the resistance, and they value life and all good laws made that are filtered through what this book says protects life. We wouldn't have what we have was for the Jewish people. And I've said the Jewish people have made so many contributions to the world in disproportionate to their 0.2% population, which is about 18 million people, which is probably about the state of New York, maybe just a tad over the New York City population, or almost half of the population of California. That's mind-numbing on what they've done. We need to celebrate their birthday and back them up totally in prayer and get this anti-Semitism and sing from the river to the sea out of these colleges and go after these college pukes who want to do it. And if you're on a visa, your behind needs to be deported. And if you're an American citizen doing that junk, you need to languish in prison. How dare you? How dare you? How you treat the Jewish people really shows if you're American or not. And here's the reason why I'm saying, because if I could say it again, if it wasn't for the Jewish contributions to the founding of this country, we'd have no America at all. And we wouldn't have our American way of life because the founders use this. That is an historical fact. And people better get off your duffs. Am Chai Yisrael. The people of Israel live. I bless the nation of Israel and the Jewish people, and I back them up totally. I will back them up. And if I could, I'd join the Israeli Defense Force myself and fight the jihadists with them myself. Hamas and Hezbollah and all the proxies of Iran. I would defend the Jewish people. Totally and completely. Today's Israel's birthday. Celebrate a birthday. God bless the Jewish people. You have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. Catch you next week on Exodus chapter 20, verse 14, the 7th commandment, part 64.